I mean, gotta be real with me. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. I want you and I need you. And I'm down for you. Yo, what's up? What's up? Uncommon Bomb Podcast here. And we just want to know, KeKe, do you love me? Because we out here riding with Darius, man. We out here riding, baby. So, UCB, Uncommon Bond Podcast. Tell a friend to tell a friend. As always, it's your boy, Bottom Shiz, Bottom Shelf, Steph, up in the building. Shout out to R&B Reem, MC, Gifted Gab, King Picasso, and G Gorgeous. We gonna get right to it. KeKe Palmer at the Usher concert. Her man Darius at home with the baby. Maybe he was just at the crib. But he was feeling away. Before we get started, y'all want to know what's in my cup? Of course, you always got to have some water to hydrate. But what we got over here? All right, if you in the BX, holla at Jimmy's Best Chinese, ask for lemonade. Get that thing super cold. And a little bit of the JMO makes everything special. Jameson, holla. But anyway, let's get to it, all right? Once again, tell a friend to tell a friend. I feel like that just spilled, but whatever. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We here. So we have layers to this, and y'all gonna be surprised where I go with this, because it would be easy for me to just sit here and be like, yeah, here he go again, gonna side with the man, talking about she out here dressed like a hoe. Not going there. Not gonna go there. What I'm gonna say is, surprise, surprise. Darius, you dead wrong, brother. You wrong. Now, KeKe, you made some mistakes, but Darius, you wrong. I'll tell you why. We got layers here. So I'm gonna sip slow, but I'm gonna talk fast. Darius, social media is not the place to air your dirty laundry, brother. If you mad with your lady, if you feeling a kind of way, you could hit her up on the celly or tell her we gonna talk when you get home. You do not put it out there for millions of people to then discuss your lady at their discretion using whatever words they want. Because here's the situation, right? One, you want to protect your woman, right? At all costs, at all times, right? So you want to protect her. You want to protect her from people thinking that you're co-signing them calling her out her name. So what you see online is other dudes like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. She out here dressed like so-and-so and bleep, 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 bleep. That bitch, that hoe. And you don't want that because them dudes don't know her. And to get down, right? How you are dressed does not then deem you a certain type of person, right? Like there is no dress code for whores, right? Or sluts. They come in all packages, bro. They can wear a pantsuit. Hoe's a hoe, right? Just like, you know what I'm saying? They say nigga gonna be a nigga. Nigga gonna be a nigga no matter what. A nigga could do a nigga gonna be a nigga in a suit. Nigga gonna be a nigga in a throwback. Nigga gonna be a nigga in a white tee. It don't matter. So it's not about that. And if we're gonna talk about dressing, then we're gonna talk about it in the way of, is it elegant? How does it present you? And then, or is it scandalous or trashy or maybe left for the bedroom? That's how we'll do it. But brother, you're wrong. And this is the reason why he's wrong, because you don't air your dirty laundry to the public. Because all you're going to get is a bunch of people chiming in that don't know shit about your relationship. It don't matter. And then they're going to insert their personal beliefs, their personal worldviews, and all the things that they think you should do and she should do. And then it was, oh, he broke, you know what I'm saying? And she's the breadwinner. Why don't you make her a wife? Why don't you mind your business? But can't say that because brother put it out there. So now your business is our business and we get to discuss. Shout out to Ryan Davis Comedy, man. Ryan Davis took 9 minutes and change and broke down that whole situation flawlessly. Got to give him a shout out. Check it out. It's on Instagram. Look on his page. He's at Ryan Davis on Ryan Davis Comedy on Instagram. He breaks it down in 9 minutes. Flawless, bro. But let's talk. So, yeah, we have that situation, right? Where KeKe's at this Usher concert. So let's go with the mistakes. In my opinion, not fact. All right. What she's wearing is like a see-through type of coverall with a one piece. Me personally, in my opinion, if she was at the beach, would that be out of line? Nah. You at the beach. You know what I'm saying? Got a bikini on, whatever. If you at a concert, I'm a type of person that I believe certain things are left for the bedroom. And I can say that outfit I thought was a little trashy for a concert. When you go into a concert, you want to wear something tight, you want to wear something revealing, I get it. Wearing, to me, something lingerie-esque, nah, ma, we don't need to go that. We don't need to do that. And here's another thing. In a relationship, right? She's in Vegas, so of course she's not at the crib. Because usually you would get the once over on the way out. Like, all right, babe, I'm out, about to leave. And it's like, all right, whoa, where you going in that? You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure there was a picture sent or a FaceTime where he probably could have saw it and then made some comments. And maybe he did. And maybe she was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going out there. And based on that, he was like, oh, word? Now I'm going to be Twitter fingers and I'm getting online and I'm going to air my grievances. Still wrong. But I personally think it's not about what she's wearing. This discussion should be circled around communication when it comes to a couple. Why social media is not the place to air your dirty laundry on your story, on your post, on your page. None of that. Like, it not just entertainers and famous people. Everybody does it. All day you could go on social media and you could see people putting up subliminal messages to people or what people may think are subliminal messages and taking shots and, you know, what, better be careful because what the next man won't do, he will, or, you know, what the next woman won't do, like little memes and, you know what I'm saying? You know, the grass ain't always greener. Like there's always, and if you know the people personally, you know they taking a shot at, and you know, oh, they going through their shit again. You know what I'm saying? And that's not cool. But like I said, you have the conversation, right? In a relationship, as far as what's suitable for us, not you as an individual, what for us, because it's a team, right? To move and to represent one another outside of the house. Meaning, you know, is there a dress code? I'm using that word loosely because I know women, oh my God, dress code. There's no relationship dress code, but there is. And it's not because you're a mother, right? We both, man, women, man, whatever relationship you in, I think there's a certain type of decorum you're supposed to have to represent your bond, your relationship, your marriage, whatever the case may be, with said person when you outside. Meaning, you know, can you wear something that's a little risque? Sure. But of course, you want to make sure that you're safe and you're with people that are going to be able to protect you if anything goes down. Because there are a lot of jerks and idiots out here that believe that the way a woman is dressed allows them the freedoms to start doing stupid things, which is absolutely not okay. That being said, here's the thing that I will say about that whole decorum. You have that relationship discussion where you start talking about, yeah, I'm not really cool with it, you know, you wearing this or you wearing that. Or she may be like, babe, how you think I look in this? And you could be like, yo, you look nice and everything, but, you know, it's a little bit much. All right, you know what I'm saying? You can have that discussion. But those discussions, again, happen behind closed doors, right? When nobody else is around and you guys can discuss what you think is cool, what's not cool. When it comes to clothing, how you interact with the opposite sex, all of that stuff is certain. Those are conversations that you have as a couple about how you're going to proceed. Here's where KeKe went wrong. The hands around his neck and pelvic to pelvic. Usher does turn to the side. You can see Usher doing, I have this show. I'm being an entertainer, but I don't really gotta go crazy. But she's there. And then when he hits her with the like, look at you, she gives him the full 360, cheeks out. Yeah, look at this shit, mother. Uh-huh. You like this shit? And Usher takes more steps back, sit there, he's like, ugh. Whew. Listen, no man or woman enjoys. If you really care for that person, here's the caveat. If you really care, there's such a thing as called a healthy amount of jealousy. It's just not supposed to go too far. And there's no such thing as ownership in a relationship. But there is such a thing as responsibility for someone's feelings, right? And we've all been there. We've all told the line. We may have all broken some rules in the past, and we're all becoming better people, right? But no guy wants to sit at home and see this stud, this R&B crooner, this crush of millions of women throughout the years as he's been singing these hits, looking at his lady like, damn, her arms around him, close, singing into the microphone. Like, I know son felt the way. Because that's his girl, his child's mother, all of that stuff. Like, come on, fam. Don't act like it's not natural for somebody to feel human. So all you people online want to judge, you don't know what the finances are in that relationship to start talking about he's broke, he don't got no job, you know what I mean? Da 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 da. What does that have to do with two people having human reactions, emotions, all of that stuff to an event? Nothing. Nothing. Whoever the breadwinner is in that house don't matter. Jealousy is jealousy, right? Or feeling a bit away, like, damn, that's my lady though, like, and she out here, come on, you know what I'm saying? He felt the way. He felt the way, and that's okay. The way he addressed it was wrong, but KeKe on the mic, she's singing, arms around his neck. It's a lot, fam. And then you out here in lingerie. So ain't really much clothing separating you and him. You could have enjoyed the concert. I've seen that man singing the Taraji Henson, her, Issa Rae, Saweetie went through. Now we know Saweetie got to do. Saweetie ain't do none of that shit. Saweetie wasn't hugging up on that man next. She's like, nah, bro, you not getting me caught up. She's respectfully stood where she was at. She did a little cute, a couple like baby, like he put the right baby. And I think he was like, oh, you think you too cool to sing my songs? She was like, no, but I ain't finna do no show up here neither. Like, I'm here to see you, brother. You put on the show. I'm not part of the show. KeKe was a part of the show. And that's not what Darius signed up for. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's where things get a little fishy. Well, not fishy, but just blurry. She's an entertainer. All right? She's a very talented young woman, an actress. She has a voice. She can sing. And entertainers sell. They sell themselves, meaning they sell their name, they sell anything associated to them is sold when they make a public appearance. So if there's anything attached to KeKe Palmer right now, anything she's trying to get out there in the public eye, trust me, what she did at that concert helped financially in a major way. And then on top of it, kudos to her, she comes out with I'm a mother or something type sweatshirts, like basically saying like, yeah, moms could do that too. You know what I'm saying? We out here and she making money off merchandise off of this online beef. Respect to her. She hasn't went back and forth with her children's father online. She just put the sweaters out said, I love my baby and XYZ. Now this is what we do know. When women have a baby, they go through a lot of physical changes, and then there's the bounce back or the non-bounce back or the blow up in a good way. Like KeKe has not been shy and talking about how her butt is getting bigger, joints is up, sitting right because she had this baby. She's proud of herself. She's proud of this new body, these curves that she's developed through motherhood. And that should be celebrated. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know what I mean? And not for nothing. Here we go again. Darius, you messed up. Yeah, you filmed her for us, showing her shaking her cheeks in the camera, and it was posted online, and you was all good with that. It was millions of dudes looking at them cheeks shaking, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Now you want people to lust after your woman because that's an ego feeder. Now on the flip side, now you got to understand that if she go out there proud of the same shit you proud of, you that's foggy. Now you got to make some decisions. But like I said, man, at the end of the day, when a couple has a rough patch, I think the golden rule is, and I've learned this over time, is it's not about winning an argument, right? You know what I mean? Because let's throw the whole situation behind us and let's just talk as people, right? Because most podcasts are gonna come out with the yeah, she's wrong or he's wrong, or you know what I'm saying? This is how you do it. There's no manuscript for this. Like I said, we're all human beings. And of course he felt the way seeing his lady hugged up on, you know what I mean, this man singing and everything. But we have the ability to make our way through certain difficulties in a relationship through conversation and through, you know, expression. Where when you go through a rough patch or something does happen, you handle it properly so that tempers are not lost, yelling and screaming does not happen, and responsibly you guys can come to a conclusion, right? So the golden rule, what I was talking about is it's not about me being right or you being right. It's about how can we get this right? How can we get this right next time, right? So, for instance, she went to the concert, whatever happened, whatever. Hopefully, they get together, they sit down. She expresses what she didn't like, he expresses what he didn't like. And the next time she's out at a concert or doing something, there's some changes, you know? Not saying she changes what she puts on. Maybe she changes some of the mannerisms and the way she interacts with whoever's performing that night. And if anything does go wrong or something is seen that Darius does not like, he does not go to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram to air, you know what I mean, his anger. And that's how you get better as a couple, right? So, although I'd love to sit here and talk about how wrong she is, I can't. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're human beings and we all go wrong, and jealousy is definitely a part of life. And there is the ability to have a healthy amount of jealousy, right? Meaning you're not hitting anybody, you're not yelling at anybody, but you feel a way when you see the person that you love or that you're with, that you're building with, growing with, starting to develop feelings for, do anything that makes you feel like, does she really like me? Does he really feel me like that? That's just natural. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that we got to keep it in check to a level. Like I said, relationships are not about ownership. It's about two individuals getting together to improve upon what they already have as single people, right? Like you should walk into a relationship happy and content with your life, not go into the relationship saying, he makes me happy, she makes me happy. No, these people that you get involved with are supposed to only continue helping your happiness grow. You know what I mean? Like they add on, you know what I mean? And they don't subtract, they don't take away. And they don't bring any stress, no drama, no situations that would have you in a jam that you would never be in if you weren't with them. So that being said, man, That's all I really wanted to say. You thought I was gonna go on here, right, and kill a girl. Nah. Mm-mm. Nah. I'ma just say we could all do better. Darius could do a little better. KeKe, you could do a little bit better. Usher did the damn thing. Usher did exactly what a married R&B star is supposed to do. He sang, he performed, and it was over. He's been doing that. He's great at it. He knows how to perform, how to position himself, and he gives the energy that he gets back. KeKe, you just gave a little too much energy, mama. A little too much. Cause you know Darius, and you know he wasn't gonna be feeling that. Ain't no way in the world that you was doing all that and didn't think that that man that got on there typing all that shit wasn't gonna feel the way. You know who that man is. Know who your spouse is. Know who your mate is. And if you know this is something that would bother them, you don't do it. Even if it wouldn't bother you, because you gotta wear the shoes that that person is wearing. Just the way you want them to wear your shoes when they're in a situation, and you want them to, move out of respect for the relationship. But that's it, man. Ain't nothing else to say here, man. But I will say this, yeah, that's what I am gonna say, because I saw a few comments, all right, about if you want her to act like a wife, then make her a wife. Yo, and I was. This is a human platform. We're gonna be human beings, but come on, man. Do you think that LeBron James is an NBA player at 14, at 12? He grows into that position. He's groomed into that. He learns, he gets better, and then they become. So, what is acting like a wife, right? Or acting like a husband? When you are in a relationship as girlfriend and boyfriend, unless it is said at the state, like that's not the goal. Like the goal is not to have children, the goal is not to get married. We just gonna be together and da da. Other than that, at the crux of the whole thing, a relationship goal is to get to marriage. I mean, that's what it used to be. I don't know what they doing out here these days. It's all fucked up now, like they say. But as a woman in a relationship, you're going to have to do some wife-like things to become a wife. You don't just don't work or don't cook or don't take care of your man on any level, don't cater to him on any level, uh, don't take his feelings into mind when you get dressed, to do certain things like a wife would. You don't do that as soon as the ring goes on, is poof, and now I'm a wife. So what are we talking about here? No. How about she act like a wife and then she'll be married? See, the people that talk like that, when you're 55 and 56 years old, you're still talking about, yeah, I don't know why I'm not a wife yet. You know why? Because you was out here doing girlfriend shit forever. You never found nobody to do wife shit to, and to even put yourself in a position to be chosen. So now you sitting there looking around and everybody else is booed up and married up, and you still sitting there bitter and upset because you ain't a wife. You know why? Because you was waiting to become one, to act like one. And that's not how it works. Sorry. And I'm not taking away from the guys. Guys, same thing. You want to be out here chilling, being a player, cheating, being messy, brother, you ain't gonna be no husband. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be that. But as a husband, there are certain things that you have to do. And no, I do not believe that as a husband, you have to have said job, making said amount of money to then provide, blah, 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 blah. That is up to the relationship. It's up to the two people in the relationship. If the woman works, the man stays at home, take care of the kids, cooks, cleans, da, 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 da. If that's what floats y'all boat, cool. If y'all go 50-50, cool. If it's 100-0, cool. Whatever works for everybody. But stop talking about somebody gotta be a wife to act like a wife. It's not how it works. Just like you don't have to be a husband to act like a husband. No, that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're laying in the bed together and something, you know what I mean, y'all laying in the dark, and something happens. It's like 1 a.m. and you hear something like, oh shit, like, is there somebody in here? Would you ever hear a man say, or should a man ever say, well, I would go check and see what that is, but I ain't a husband, so I ain't gotta do that. Nah, you better get up out that bed. Know what I'm saying? At the gas station. Well, I ain't a husband, so I ain't really gotta pump your gas. No, you better get up and pump that gas, because you gotta do some husband-like things to acquire the title of husband. It's just like we always say the thing about any man could be a father, but it take a real man to be a dad. Yeah, because there's a lot of motherfuckers out here that's fathers. They ain't doing dad shit. And you know why? Those kids don't call him daddy, because all they know is that's your father. All right. So he ain't dad until he doing that daddy shit, waking up, changing Pampers, taking you to school, helping you with your homework. You know what I mean? Helping out with the finances, helping you get dressed, talking to you about a problem that you may have with somebody at school, and just going through the things that a parent does, as with moms. So no, moms can dress however moms want to dress these days, but it all comes down to what your relationship looks like and how y'all talk. Y'all ain't gonna get me on my soapbox, but I just had to say what I had to say about that. Yo, blessings. I hope that relationship continues, because I do think that they make a good couple. And even when they're out and he's holding the baby and she's walking, I heard dudes talking about, oh, niggas is simp. A simp what? He's a dad carrying his child, and his entertainment wife or girlfriend is doing what she got to do to represent for the fam and get that paper. And he's playing his role as part of the team and holding down the baby. What's the problem? There is none. So y'all need to stop getting up and getting on these blogs and putting your little 2 cents and talking about people's pockets and who should be what and blah, 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 and start looking at your own life and saying, I wonder how I would handle that situation. Because I did, and I was like, damn, how would I handle that? And you got to put yourself in the exact situation. How would I handle it if I'm not in Vegas? She's in Vegas. How does that play out? What would I do differently than what he did? Now you got something to talk about. Other than that, man, it's all peace and love, man. Love the ladies, love the fellas. It's all about protecting our ladies, man. It's all about raising our babies, man. It's all about teaching each other, learning from one another. It's not about who's better than who. It's about all of us getting to that happy place in life, professionally, personally, and relationship-wise. The winning circle is all we want, man. UCB, Uncommon Bond Podcast. Pass it around. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. KeKe, do you love me? I'm out. Darius, stay up, baby. Should be happening out here, man. But it's all good. Everybody stop judging. More love, less hate. We out.